Battle Life, Battle Life, Battle Life. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. But look, y'all already know why we here. You know what's going on, man. It's the recap for Pray for My Enemies for the Trenches, man. Y'all make sure y'all go get the VOD right now. www.guttercity.com. You can go check that out, man. I want y'all to see these battles. But look, man, exciting event. Great weekend. I can't lie. The trenches showed up. They did their thing. Everybody on the card did their thing. Every battle was a good battle. It was no duds on this card. Everybody came, was prepared. And I was surprised, man. It just turned out to be a great event. You know me, my number one thing is the battle starting on time. The trenches definitely have been doing a great job with that, with having a battle start on time. I think that's very important, especially when you got people paying their hard-earned money for these events. But look, I'm gonna get to this recap real quick. I'm gonna let y'all know how I had these battles playing out. So look, the first battle of the night, we had Texago versus Snake Eyes. Now look, both of these guys showed up, man, and came and did what they had to do. Both of these guys came out, put on a great show for the people. But me in this battle, man, in this battle, I had Texago winning the battle. I had Texago winning the battle. I think he had a lot more energy. Actually, what I must say is this is the best Texago that I've ever seen. This is the best Texago I've ever seen. He was prepared. He had some memorable bars. That fashion statement bar was fire that he had. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not to take nothing away from Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes came out. He showed up, man. Snake Eyes' energy in his first round was crazy. He wasn't backing down at all. Like I said, that's what we want to see. We want to see a great battle. Everybody gonna have their pick of who they thought won the battle. But me, man, I had Texago winning this battle 2-1. First round and his third round. His third round was special. You know what I'm saying? I think Texago rode up, and I also think that Texago, he just had better bars for the battle. He had better bars. Snake Eyes was definitely giving it up, and I can appreciate them with all the stuff that they talked to each other for months. At the end of the battle, they shook it up. You know what I'm saying? Texago, he paid respect to Snake Eyes, so I always can appreciate that. But great battle from both of them. Next, we had Dre Majesty versus Presidential Dubs, aka Prezi. Now look, y'all, this was another dope battle on the card. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let y'all know right now the levels was definitely shown in this battle. Dre Majesty, man. This guy right here, this kid, man, this kid is special. I ain't gonna lie, this kid is special. Every time I've seen him battle, the energy is there. You know what I'm saying? The bars is there, the performance is there. And I seen him add a little, spin move, everything like that to his performance, all that entertainment. That's what we in. We in the entertainment business. So look, Dre Majesty, I see him rising to the top of battle rap. He gonna be one of those guys. He gonna be up there. He just gotta keep doing what he doing and winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I had this battle 3-0. Like this battle was 3-0. I can't lie. It was a 30. It was a clear 30. It wasn't nothing Prezi could do with Dre Majesty. Now look, Prezi. Prezi is probably one of the most charismatic battle rappers in the game. He got the charisma on point. He got everything on point. But he gotta work on his bars. He gotta work on his material. If Prezi can get better as a battle rapper, if he can, come with some fire, he gonna be hard to stop because he got all the charisma in the world. He know how to talk. He know how to sell the fight. They were saying that he remind him of Gwitty. He don't really remind me of Gwitty. He just got his own style to me. You know what I'm saying? And he know how to talk crazy. But you can talk crazy, but you got to know how to back it up when it's time for the battle to come. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Prezi. It ain't no hate at all. I know he hit my my Battle Life channel on Twitter saying why I ain't post one of his videos. But if you notice, every time, some people get left out. It ain't nothing personal or nothing like that. It just, you got to come with some better bars. I always try to highlight some of the better material in the rounds when I do post these rounds on Twitter and give y'all, let y'all see what's going on live during the battle. So make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter. But at the same time, he got all the charisma in the world. He can sell a fight, but you got to show up and you got to do what you're supposed to do. So look, y'all, I had Dre Majesty winning this battle. And another thing, Dre Majesty, he remind me of Young Ill. He remind me of the new Young Ill. Like you just continue to do what you're doing. Him being from Atlanta though, Young Ill from St. Louis. And like he said after the battle, he looked up the Young Eel and everything like that. You could pretty much tell, man. You could tell, like, he reminded me of Young Eel in a good way, though. Not like he trying to copy his style, because he also has his own style, but he just reminds me of Young Eel. So good battle for both of you guys. Like I said, Dre Majesty, fire. Prezi, you got everything. Just work on them bars and you'll be a whole lot better. Trust me. All right, next we had Coffee Brown versus Bonnie Godiver. And y'all know when I get these recaps, I don't really like to give y'all a lot of the bars and everything like that, because I want y'all to go get the VOD for yourself and check it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to ruin the battle for you, but I just let y'all know who I had winning. So look, Coffee, man, she came out, she was good. Bonnie came out, she was good. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope battle, a dope back and forth. This is a debatable battle to me. Because Bonnie was talking. Bonnie was talking. I think people really wasn't paying attention. Not saying that it was a lot of gas for Coffee, because I know y'all be getting caught up in how she look and everything like that. But at the same time, Coffee, she was good. Bonnie was good. Bonnie was good, though. Y'all kind of like downplaying it. Y'all paying attention to other things that's going on out here involving Bonnie name right now. Y'all ain't really talking about the battle. But Bonnie was good. Coffee was good. So to me, I had that one 2-1 either way. I got that battle 2-1 either way, and that's just how I feel about that battle. I don't think it was no clear winner. It's a debatable battle. But it is a good battle. Next, we had True Foe versus Rosenberg Raw. Now, this was one of the battles that I was waiting on. You know what I'm saying? This battle right here, these guys have been talking crazy to each other leading up to it. They didn't have no face off, but they had one on the pre-show, and it wasn't no audio at first, and I didn't get a chance to see it once they did post up the audio. I had left by then, but I had heard enough of them talking in the spaces and all that to know that this was going to be a good back and forth. We had Rosenberg Raw with his return, everybody calling him a commentator and everything like that. I think he took that personal, because he definitely came up and showed out for this battle. This is the best Rosenberg Raw that I've seen in a long time. Clean, straight through his material, talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that. I can appreciate him taking it personal. So, nothing bad to say about Rosenberg Raw performance at all. True Foe came out, did what he's supposed to did, man. True Foe came out, did what he's supposed to did. He to me, True Foe, he just overpowered Rosenberg Raw in the battle. You would think, you know what I'm saying, Rosenberg World, man, this is fire what he's saying. This is fire. And it's like, the longer True Foe rap, he just kept just coming with them bars. The second half of True Foe rounds is where it seemed like he just turned it on all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just back to back to back to back. It was just fire, man. So this right here was a fire battle. Dope battle between both of them. It's going to be a lot of arguments when this battle come out. I got to give a shout out to Rosenberg Raw, because in the first round of the battle, his round got cut because it was some things going on in the hallway that I know y'all done saw, y'all done heard about, but it was some things going on in the hallway that kind of distracted him, but he kept his head up, he kept his composure, he did what he's supposed to do, he kept rapping, and I can always appreciate that, somebody staying focused throughout the battle. But I had this battle, man. I had True Foe winning the first round. I had Rosenberg Raw edge in the second round. Edge. By an edge. And I had True Foe winning the third round, man. So I had this battle, True Foe 2-1. Great battle by both of them. I'm excited to see who they're going to battle next. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that Rosenberg Raw, if you come back like that, rapping like that, it's going to be hard to beat you. You just end up running into a True Foe who right now he on the streak. He just beat A-War, you know what I'm saying? And I gave him this battle. I think he taking this year personal, and he want everybody to take him real serious. But great battle by both of them, and I can appreciate both of them showing up and doing what they were supposed to do. So shout out to True Foe and Rosenberg Raw. Great battle. Next, we had Danny Myers versus King. Now look, y'all. This my battle of the night. Yeah, this was battle of the night. This was by far the best back and forth on the whole card. Man, both of them was fire. I can't even lie, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to go www.guttercity.com. Y'all got to go see the battles for yourself. This ain't one of the ones where you want to wait till it drop on YouTube. You want to see this right now. So I'm telling you, this battle right here is definitely a contender for Battle of the Year. I ain't saying it's Battle of the Year because that Ill Will and Jada Nightwing, that mug right there, cold. But it is a contender for Battle of the Year. It's up there right now. It's them two going head to head right now. So look, man, first round, it kind of felt like this the whole narrative that they had where Danny Myers saying King was his son. That's the kind of vibe you got, and you got the vibe of King battling somebody who he looked up to, battling somebody who he got on his Mount Rushmore. It was really like some Karate Kid type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like the teacher and the student. Like that's the vibes you get, and the fact that Danny went first made it even more fire. Danny come out swinging, y'all. He going so crazy, y'all. The Y slash the YN and up, man. Y'all got to go watch this battle. Danny Myers' first round was so crazy, but then I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, I don't know how King gonna stand in front of this. I don't know what King gonna do to stand in front of this. And man, King started rapping, y'all, going crazy. Going crazy. I'm talking about King going crazy. Back to back to back to back to back to back punches. Going crazy. You know what I'm saying? This battle was fire, y'all. This battle was fire, but I gotta let y'all know who I had winning the battle. I gotta get to that. Let me get to that. So look, first round, man. I had King winning the first round. I can't lie. And it's so hard. It's so hard though, judging these battles. It's so hard. But I think King had a little bit more in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Second round, I got Danny Myers winning the second round. I got Danny Myers winning the second round. He talking crazy in that second round. Then we get to the third round, y'all. They still talking crazy. It don't stop. Both of them. Daddy come out going crazy. Then it's like King just turned into something different in the third. He going into all type of pockets that I ain't never heard him in before. He cargo pants, pockets I ain't never heard before. Man, he talking so crazy. I'm telling y'all, you got to go check out this battle. King was on something different in the third round. I gave King the third round, so I had a 2-1 King. But look, I'm putting a warning out here to all you top 6 battle rappers, to all you, anybody new, anybody who been in the game for 3-4 years, and you talking about you want to battle King, and man, look, I'm telling you, you better understand what's coming. Everybody around here talking about they want to see King and Eunice. I don't know. That third round by King, and I like Eunice. I think Eunice is fire. I don't like the way they try to say he a superstar right now. I don't like the way it feel like, sometimes they feel like they be kind of pushing him on us a little bit. And he ain't really winning these battles. I'm watching King go in here against a legend. A legend. And he elevated his game against a legend. That's what I'm saying. He ain't just come in here and give you a performance that you done seen before. You know what I'm saying? Every time you watch King, it seemed like he doing something different, something that you never seen before. And I can always appreciate that, going into different pockets, talking about different stuff. And you also got to point out the fact that King never talked about Danny Myers' wife the whole battle. He didn't use none of the angles that everybody else used. He brought up E Hart, which that was funny. You know what I'm saying? But then Danny Myers brought up C3 trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? So that was fire. But he didn't use the same angles. He didn't do none of that. Danny Myers in there talking to King like his younger self. Man, y'all got to see the battle, dog. Y'all got to see the battle, dog. King in there talking to him, telling him, man, look. He give, hey, you need to, if you win, you taking this many battles, you don't. I'm telling y'all, you got to go check out the battle, man. This battle was fire. I'm not gassing it. I'm not hyping it up. Y'all know, if I tell y'all to go check out a battle, you might want to go over there to guttercity.com and go check out that battle. You might want to go check out that battle, because that's definitely one of the ones right there that they're going to be talking about for a long time. You know what I'm saying? In a couple years when King, his name get the ring and even more, that's going to be one of those highlight battles right there. I can promise you that. That's going to be one of them passing of the torch type of battles right there. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate Danny Myers for battling King and knowing that King look up to him, giving him the shot. Because he definitely gave King the shot. He didn't have to do that. He could have made him wait. He could have said, no, I want to see you battle this person first, then I'll take you. I want to see you do this. I want to see you clear out your class first. He ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? He owed the trenches a favor when he missed the battle previously. He came back and he gave a fire battle. I'm not going to say the C word yet. But I'm telling you, it's up there. It might be. It might be. So look, that battle was fire, y'all, man. But I had King winning that battle 2-1. Next, the main event to close out the night, man. We had Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp. Now, y'all already know I was on here. We was politicking. We was posting polls. We've been talking about this for over a year, trying to tell them we want to see this battle. You know what I'm saying? And we finally got our wish. And man, they delivered. I ain't gonna lie. They delivered. Both of them showed up and did what they were supposed to do. It was a great battle. It was a great battle. Obviously, I think y'all could tell who won the battle because the timeline kind of quiet. You know what I'm saying? The timeline kind of quiet. You don't really hear nobody talking. There's other things that's overshadowing it. So I think y'all can really tell who won the battle. But we going to get into it. First round. You know what I'm saying? Eazy started off. He going crazy. He going crazy in the first round. He talking heavy. I don't know how Swamp gonna stand in front of this. Swamp come out in the first round and go crazy. Swamp come out in the first round and go crazy. He talking crazy. He talking crazy. First round was Swamp best round. And I gave Swamp the first round. I ain't gonna lie. I gave Swamp the first round. Swamp was talking crazy in that first round, but we already know battle rap is 3 rounds. Second round start, Eazy come out. It just go up. It go up. You know what I'm saying? It go up. He it seemed like he's starting to break him down. Then here comes Swamp. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's going down. It's going down. So I got it 1-1 going into the third. Going into the third, and then in the third round, man, the levels was just shown, the separations was just shown, the stumbles was starting to happen. It just went back to, it's like everybody went back to what they known for. Eazy went back to going crazy, and Swamp went back to kind of, I ain't gonna say he choked, but he definitely stumbled and he had to redo his whole round again. And, y'all already know what happens when you do that over here. You lose that round automatically. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great battle, though. I think y'all gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all gonna like it when that battle come out. I think this might be a 1 million view battle when it come out. This battle is doing numbers on my clips that I got going around. I got a couple clips going around. I got the same clip going around on a couple different social media platforms, but people liking it. I like the battle. I think the battle was fire. I think Eazy the Block Captain's third round. If he do that in front of anybody, he gonna be hard to beat. It felt like that old Eazy. He said he was bringing that old Eazy back, and you definitely start getting those feels in the second and third round. You know what I'm saying? Swamp. This is one of the better performances that I've seen from Swamp. That first round probably was Swamp's. It's top 5 for his best rounds to me. Like his first round was crazy. I got to give Swamp that. His first round was crazy. So 2-1, man. Eazy the Block Captain. You know what I'm saying? Great card overall. We had 2 battles that didn't go on the card. But, we had drama that happened after the battle. Let's just get into it, man. We had the boss and Bonnie got into it. I don't really get into all of, you see my channel, I don't got no clone stuff on there. I don't got none of that on there, man. I just look at that situation like it's 2 ladies who fight. And I told y'all, if y'all remember my prediction video, I broke that down. I said, all these people been in the same building, something bound to happen. You go back right now, you go look at my Pray for My Enemies prediction video, and I definitely predicted that something was going to happen in that situation because we had been in the spaces. We had seen the way people was talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? And we know when people get face to face. Now, at the same time, I got to say the boss, respects to her. But you go up to people, if somebody don't want to speak with you, You just gotta let it go. The situation happened, you got touched. I can see you feeling like, oh, I gotta go get my one. But man, come on, man. We all too, like, people too professional for this, man. You kind of look at people like they too professional. Man, she out there doing that? You know what I'm saying? These people supposed to be leading by example. That's just how I feel. But at the same time, I feel like somebody put their hands on you. You want to get your one, go get it. I got respect for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just two people fighting. Everybody talking about, oh, if I was out there, it wouldn't have went down and all this. Man, look, it's just two people. They got into it. They settled it. It should be over with. It shouldn't be nobody talking about what they gonna do. They handled their business. They did what they supposed to did, and it's over with. Let's move forward. Let's not mess up no more battles. Because for real, if I was Rosenberg Raw and True Foe, I would be mad that somebody chose that time to mess up my battle. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's like people can look at it like, damn, so your artist lost, which is Swamp, he lost, but everybody talking about you. We taking the attention off the battles because we out here talking about this. That could have been a whole play. Oh, I just seen my artist get beat. I just seen my artist get beat. Let me go up here and cause this, and I know motherfuckers gonna be talking about this. Whether it was recorded or not, everybody was gonna be talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Whether the video would have came out or not, everybody was going to be talking about it. And it was going to overshadow this great card. And that's what we don't need. So, I just expect people to make better decisions. I expect people in leadership positions to make way better decisions. Don't even put themselves in them situations. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, if it was going to go down, it was supposed to go down all the way in the hallway. Ain't no hold on. Once somebody do that, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Forget messing up a battle and all that. Once you touch me, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that go for male or female. We got to stop saying, oh, the females, but they women, man. These women saying they want to be treated the same. They don't want to hear that shit. Equality. You know what I'm saying? So I got the same standards for everybody. I'm not treating nobody no different. I expect people to be professional. I expect people to not mess up people's events. And I expect people not to overshadow the battlers, man, because that's what this all about. This is about battle rap, man. We here for the battlers. We not here for all the drama. And if you got some drama, man, you know what I'm saying? Try to talk it out. And if you can't talk it out, do what you got to do and we move forward. There shouldn't be no more violent acts and nobody online threatening saying what they going to do to nobody. Man, just leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about the situation. No drama, no messy. I ain't on nobody's side. Y'all know I don't got no friends and none of this. Yeah. But look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know this Battle Life. Thank you. Love.